Well, hi, everyone. I'm Doug DeVos, and I love taking the time to talk about the people in the Amway business and how things have happened over the years to bring us to where we are. One of the things that's unique about Amway is the specialness of the people that are involved in Amway. You know, you could try to copy the Amway business. You can try to copy our products, our business plan, or any other variety of things that make up the Amway business, but you can't copy our people. And we had a fun story, an experience that my dad told to me many, many years ago about something that happened in the Amway business with he and Jay. A number of years ago, a company wanted to buy Amway, and they called Dad and Jay and wanted to meet and talk about it. And even though they never really seriously entertained selling the business because they loved the business and they wanted to have a business of their own, they thought that would be kind of fun to just talk to somebody else and see what somebody else thought about Amway. So this person came and they went through the presentation about how they'd like to buy Amway, and Dad and Jay finally had to say, you know, we're really not for sale. We hate to waste your time, but it's been fun to talk with you. And the gentleman said, well, I appreciate that. Happens with a lot of people who starting their own business that they don't want to sell, but I have to warn you that if you don't sell, we're going to go in competition with you. He was from a big chemical company called W.R. Grace Chemical Company. And he said, we're going to go into business with you. We can make your products, and we know somebody from the direct selling industry who can create a business plan for us. And so if you don't sell, we'll probably be more successful than you and put you out of business. Well, Dad and Jay appreciated the advice that he had given, and they went to the warehouse and got an Amway starter kit. And they came back to him and said, sir, you know, appreciate what you're going to do, but we think we got to be really honest with you and tell you, here's what we do. This is how we do the business. This is the way it works. So if you're going to compete with us, make sure you do it the right way. A lot of people out there do it the wrong way, cause a lot of problems in the marketplace, so you might as well do it the right way. Seems like a gutsy move in my opinion, but that's the way Dad and Jay were. So this gentleman thanked them and left, and this company did start a direct selling arm. They made some home care products because that was easy for them to do, and they hired some people to start a sales organization. And after a few years, it failed, and they went out of business. Well, a number of years following that, my father ran into the chairman of this company, who was a very famous industrialist at the time in the United States, and he saw him at an airport and recognized him and introduced himself to him and said, you may not remember, but you sent somebody to talk to us at Amway about buying Amway, and then you decided to start another company to compete with Amway. And he said, how's that going? And the gentleman responded to my dad to say, are you joking with me? And Dad goes, no, I'm curious, how's it going? And he said, well, we went out of business. That business went bankrupt a number of years ago. And Dad said, well, how can that be? We gave you the starter kit and everything. You should have been able to compete well. And the gentleman, as the story goes from my father telling me, leaned over, he was a big man, leaned over to my father and poked him in the chest and said, young man, you may have given us the kit, but I think you left something out. Well, as the story goes, we did leave something out. Amway is not about a business kit. Amway is not about a plan, even though the plan's great. It's not about products, even though the products are great. Amway is about people. It's about people working together, being aligned around a cause, around the entrepreneurial spirit of having a business of their own, and about the idea of helping others achieve that success as well. This is a business about people helping people, people being committed to other people and building the relationships necessary to build success over many years of time. So it's always been a fun story that we've shared and that we've reflected on often, that we make sure we keep our focus on people. We improve the business opportunity, you bet. We improve and add new products, you bet. We improve how we operate the business all the time in this globally competitive marketplace. We have to improve. But we are always focused on people. And that's the key for the Amway business.